Hey there, today we are diving into a conflict that I guarantee every single one of us has felt. You know that moment, right? You're in a conversation, maybe a debate, or just a simple disagreement, and you hit this fork in the road. You have to make a choice, and it's always this.
Just let that sink in for a second. That powerful urge to prove your point, to lay out all the facts and win, versus the choice to put the connection with the other person first. This is the exact question at the heart of what we're breaking down today.
And our whole exploration really springs from this incredible quote from Buddha. It just so perfectly captures this whole dilemma. So for the next few minutes, we're going to unpack exactly what it means and why its message is, well, so powerful.
All right, so first things first, let's really get into the core tension here. This isn't just about winning arguments. This is about something deep inside our human nature. I mean, let's be real. It feels good to be right. Our ego just loves it. And there's a reason for that. We have this deep, deep need for our view of the world to be the correct one. Being right basically confirms our reality. So yeah, that drive to win, to correct, to prove our point, it's a very powerful, very human thing.
Okay, so let's introduce the first character in this little internal play, what the quote calls the intelligent mind that always speaks. You know, what's so fascinating here is how the quote talks about our intelligence. We all value our minds, obviously, but the real insight is that its default setting is to speak. It's like a reflex. It hears something, and its first impulse is to process, judge, and fire back a response, usually to show why it's correct. And this just nails it, doesn't it? The mind in this mode is basically a tool for debate. It's fast, it's assertive, and it's trained to put facts and correctness above everything else. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a vital skill for so many parts of life. But, and this is the big but, the quote is telling us that when it comes to human connection, it's an incomplete tool. So if the mind's default is to speak, what's the alternative? Well, this brings us to the hero of our story, the patient heart that always listens.
And here it is, the big shift in perspective. The quote is saying, hey, for connection, you need a different tool. Notice how the focus shifts from intelligent to patient, and the action flips from speaks to listens. It's like switching to a completely different operating system.
Look at these qualities. This is all about moving from debate to dialogue. Where the mind wants to win, the heart wants to understand. Where the mind prioritizes being right, the heart prioritizes empathy. And this isn't about throwing facts out the window. It's about making a choice to see the actual person behind the argument first. It's a tool for connection.
Okay, so we've got these two forces inside us, right? The mind that speaks and the heart that listens. Let's see how the quote brings this all together for its final, powerful point.
This is so crucial. Kindness, in this context, isn't just about being nice or polite. It's an active, conscious choice. It's that moment of decision where you deliberately switch gears from the mind that speaks to the heart that listens, especially when things get tense.
You can almost think of this as a simple four-step guide. And honestly, that first step is often the hardest, isn't it? Just hitting pause on that gut reaction to jump in and correct someone. But that pause is everything. It's what creates this space to actually choose to listen, to try and understand where they're coming from, and then to respond in a way that protects the relationship.
And if you take away only one thing from this entire explainer, let it be this. Choosing kindness doesn't mean you have to agree with the other person. It doesn't mean you're admitting you're wrong. It simply means you've decided that the person and your connection with them is more valuable than winning that specific point in that specific moment.
So as we wrap things up here, I want to leave you with one final idea to carry with you.
Now, this isn't just some philosophical question. This is a real-world challenge. The next time you're in a conversation and you know you've got the facts, you know you are right, can you do it? Can you pause, tap into that patient heart, and choose to connect instead of correct? It's definitely something to think about.